What is going on, YouTube? My name is Diesel, and today we are back in City Skylines. It looks a little different, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Paradox Interactive came up with an update last Tuesday or Wednesday, I believe, which, of course, broke every single mod, broke every single asset, and asset creators and mod creators were notified to they had to update all their stuff. And a lot of guys and gals didn't update their assets, or they did, and it still is broken. Paradox, it's like for a week. For a week, I was emailing, putting in tickets, not only just to in Paradox, but also to Steam. Nothing was crossing over, nothing was doing it. I got my my map, the Dieselson Rivers map, is back on the Steam store, so that is updated in case anyone's having issues. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm having some issues too. Couple issues. Every single time I log into the game, a giant tsunami peaks up and kind of like does a little, not even a little, it's a giant wave that just crushes, takes out my city for a little bit, for a tad, for a smidge. And as you can see, still recovering from the death. So let me tell you what we're going to be doing now that we are back. And like I said, the assets still are not correct, and a lot of the assets that I had in my game are gone, and it looks like they're not going to be updated for a while, if forever, which is a shame, because we had a lot of cool assets, and we still have a couple of cool buildings. I mean, we still have all of our stuff from Visu, we have all of our stuff from Drossville, all of our Gula stuff, because they're top-notch asset creators who update their stuff when a new update comes out. Unfortunately, things like the Auckland Sky Tower, that's not in there. The couple antenna towers, remember that big circle that I had over here with all the science stuff, and a lot of the art buildings, they be gone too. I actually, this city, I started it completely from scratch again. Right from scratch, because I was loading in the old Dieselson Rivers, and the city wasn't loaded in. The mods were broken, the assets were broken, and it wasn't clicking. I updated everything I could, and it still wasn't going down. So I have restarted Dieselson Rivers. Is what I've done all day today. Downloaded a bunch of assets, a bunch of mods, and a lot of the mods I have still work. They correctly work again. Yes, good. So I got my paintbrush mod, my tree brush mod. I'm very happy about that. Now with the update, they've had 30 new growable buildings, which is cool. Which is excellent. I'll have to check that out, hopefully in a new city, which will be coming soon, eventually. But like our stadium, that asset hasn't been updated, hasn't been created. It's no longer there. But I got some ideas for this new area. So the Drossville arena, we still have the, of course, the sports arena. Gula, my man, just killing it. But all of our roller coaster assets, all of our theme park assets, they are currently broken. So right now I can't download them, but I got some ideas. The eye is still there. The eye is still there in perfect working order. Space already occupied by what? The road. That still hasn't been changed. And I have noticed like frame rate. Like I'm spinning around here. Everything is looking nice. It's super quick. It's super fancy. So they did update some bugs with the game. But this eventually does fill in, but forever this is going to be called like the Moses Ravine. Parting the seas, yes, come my friends, come. But every single time the tsunami hits, in the beginning of the game, a bunch of people are dead, and the dudes just have to work a little extra hard. Oh, that also probably helps too. If we did that, yes, if we did that as well. Let's see here with some death care. How's the death care? Ooh, death care is terrible over here. No wonder people are dying. There's no one over here picking anybody up. No bodies being picked up. Let's just do some crematorium. Put one there. Everyone should be happy about that. Look at them. They're all super excited, and they should. So, City Skylines is back. I'm going to be working on some stuff, weeding out some issues, obviously with the new update, as you can see. Woo, hey, dead people everywhere. Dead bodies everywhere. So yes, it does look a tad bit different. We've got some tunnels. I've been working a lot with tunnels, been having a fun time with those tunnels. And speaking of tunnels, in the new update they have added pedestrian pathway tunnels. Check it out. It's pretty spiffy, pretty nifty, pretty cool. It's keen, yo. Let's check it out. take this. We'll go down. We'll take that over here. So the peoples can get to their sports arenas, you know. Let's get a little up. Let's get uppity. I'm gonna get uppity with these people. And page up. And boom. Kind of looks like a mini subway, but it's not. Good, good, good. So that's a pretty cool addition. But even some of the assets that I've re-downloaded into the game. Oh, check this out. They seem to be popping up sporadically. Like, as you can see, the airports. I haven't put any airports back in. But all of the airport assets, the cool looking, like the DHL and the KLM cargo stuff, like all the Harborside pack, that has not been updated yet. I haven't downloaded any of the metro station. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a long, long time before they decide to update their stuff. I'm not looking, I'm not holding my breath. Let's put it forward. I'm looking forward to them coming back and doing some cool stuff. But, you know, there's a bunch of other asset creators that are still creating stuff. Lots of good things that I have in store for the town, for the city, if you will. In the city. I just have to download them. I'm still working out through some of the bugs and just kind of rebuilding the city that once was Dieselson Rivers, I know. It's been a real, like, trying time. I've complained about it on Twitter. I've gone on Twitter. Follow me at DieselDesigns MC. Gotten very little response from Paradox, which kind of leaves me in a little bit of a downer. Like, I'm kind of down on Paradox at the moment. I'm pretty down on the creators of City Skylines at the moment, which sucks because it's an excellent game, but it seems like whenever they update it, it just seems like they don't care about anybody who plays the game. It's just like they updated it, then the holiday, the July 4th holiday hit. I know they're a British company, but like, they literally... It seemed like they could literally give two craps. I'm like, I emailed them and I said, hey, your update just like broke the game again. Oh, you just got to re-download. You got to wait for all the asset creators to upload and update all their stuff. I'm like, I get that, but then when something happens like this, where asset creators don't update right away, or they're on holiday or on vacation, or they just, you know, maybe just gotten the craps of the game, which I can understand. And they're like, you know what? I don't want to keep creating stuff for City Skylines, and they leave the stuff on the store, the workshop, that is, and they just go, I'm good on this, and then they don't update anything when it breaks. And when I say it breaks everything. Like Traffic Plus Plus is still broken. I still have the first-person camera, hide UI mod. That looks pretty. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. That's a pretty looking skyline right there. That's pretty. But yeah, so that's the reason why I have not had any City Skylines videos out, because as you can see, this is going to be a continuing issue. Let me see if I can maybe like do something with the terrain here that kind of starts the process of it like flowing back up, even it out, something. I don't know. Usually just kind of like have to click something, just click around it, edit the terrain somehow, some way, shape, or form, and it'll start filling back in. But who knows? Who knows? So Dieselson Rivers, we're going to do our best to get through the building of the town. So I apologize, but it's really not my fault. I really can't do anything about it other than just roll with the punches. Why do we fall, Mr. Wayne? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up again. So we have this island that we're going to make into the art district again. We still have to figure out, I still want to have some kind of park, but I'm thinking about we're going to do something pretty cool over here. I downloaded a couple assets. I've downloaded some things, but I'm just still kind of working on getting the bugs and kinks out of this whole shenanigans and tomfoolery of all the deaths. Oh, check this out. Something new from Gula. It's a crematorium. The destination. It acts as a crematorium. The deceased stored. Oh, it's a oh no, that's not a crematorium. That's a graveyard. Well, that'll post us up some issues. 8 people, 8 deceased. Okay, good. Good. Ah, man. So yeah, there are issues, there are problems, and I'm sorting them out as we speak. But like I said, we have a cargo area over here. We still have our boating area. Is this being filled in? It still isn't. So we might forever have the Dieselson Moses partway. Water Parkway. I might even put a road just in between it, just as a goof, just as a gag to see what'll happen. I think it's still pretty funny how boats just give zero fucks. Like they just, nope, we're good, we got it, good. Sorry for the swearing, but like this game has gotten me into a real problem. Like Gula's Kingdom Tower, gone. Like that, for some reason that asset doesn't load for me. It's a real issue. It's a real problem, and it sucks that Paradox doesn't seem to care. Like they're just like, yeah, well, those are the assets. Those are the if you play this in vanilla, your game is fantastic and fine. But at least this time around with the update, the last update was Diesel Springs, and that completely destroyed everything. I had to reinstall. I had to unsubscribe, subscribe. I had to call. I didn't call Steam, but I sent tickets in. Like, hey, I had to link up my Steam to City Skylines because it wasn't linking up. All the assets weren't loading over. So yeah. So we're working on trying to better ourselves for the future, but we have like all the airport mods, all the assets gone. There's like they're not updated. You can't. I tried to subscribe to them. They don't come over. So so we got Ghoul. Oh, there's Ghoul's CN Tower. Hold on here. See, and like I said, they seem to sporadically like pop in whenever they want. I have the Drosophilus section, which is fantastic. Every single thing from Drosophilus is in just one area, and why can't I build that? What? Space already occupied. Like, why can't I build that there? What's the problem is? Oh, I can. Just, it didn't like it. Okay. We'll delete you. Delete you. That's not a modular. That's not, that wasn't modular. But, you know, I guess it is. But there are still a ton of great assets and things that we can put in the city. And the Skyline still looks fantastic. It does. You know, I try my best. But as far as, like, the theme park, the science stuff, those have yet to be updated. So this is going to be like a quick little video, just letting you know that it is coming back, letting you know some of the issues, and just kind of griping a little bit, you know, because we really had a spectacular looking city, and it still looks pretty cool. It looks pretty keen. I enjoy it. We're downloading some assets. Everything seems to be coming back slowly. People are on holiday, so they're not at their computers, so it's one of those weird things where a lot of the creators and even people at Paradox, they're like, they updated it, and they're like, all right, bye. Good luck. I'm like, all right, well, what if there's a problem? Oh, there's gonna be no problems. Okay. So I've been raging. My rage mode is kind of subsiding a little bit. I'm woo-sighing, Serenity now, rubbing my earlobes, hitting all the pressure points, and yeah. So, oh, what's the problem is over here? True, yes. Oh, there we go. True, untrue that. False, 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 false. They've updated a couple, like I said, a couple bugs. The frame rate seems to be fucking freaking fantastic, man. Like, it seems to be just really working out. We've got a lot of harbors over here. And I filled out the area. I kind of made it as close as I could. Different grids. I've downloaded some new grids. And I just had to you know, just kind of redo everything, you know. And I couldn't tell you what 30 buildings that they added. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Maybe I will know soon. But I couldn't tell you. it all seems the same. Like, the buildings all seem the same. I do enjoy this new asset right here. The hot air balloons. Yay! They're single. It's a single area. And it works to help out any area. So check it out. Help out area. It's kind of vague what I just said. But that the other hot air balloon area took up like this giant like 8x8 space, but not this guy. It's just one space. Look at this. Just to be placed by a roadside, which is still kind of dumb, but look at that. And it's floating over this. Everyone can have something nice to look at every single day. Just a hot air balloon floating, having a good time. Oh, hey. And of course I forgot something with water. Never a day that goes by where I don't forget something about water. And things like over here, you see this, whenever that tsunami hits, like, it floods a little bit, and then it goes away. And then it floods a little bit, and then goes away. Ow, quit it. Ow, quit it. And it seems like traffic seems to be kind of bugging out here a little bit, and I don't know why. I don't know why. So, like I said, there are still some issues with this game that I am not really getting. There we go. That seems to have helped out a little bit. A smidge. A tad. A hint. So yeah. So that's the reason why I haven't done a City Skylines video, but it is coming back, folks. City Skyline. Oh, thank you, timer. Appreciate the timer. It was a weird timer. Never heard that timer before. So yeah, it's coming back, and hopefully in a big way. I have some ideas. I have some downloaded assets that I know work. I just got to figure out a way to make them pretty and nice and lovely and sexy. Good for everyone, for you and for me. So yeah. So a little quick video. Wanted to show everybody the new digs, what's going down in town here in City Skylines. It's been a very, like I said, a very just kind of like depressed. Now I'm gonna say depressed. Well, a little bit depressing. I was super depressed when they updated. The second that I saw that it was updated, I was like, this is gonna be 3 hours worth of work. And lo and behold, it was. It was 3 hours worth of me just trying to get all the assets, unsubscribing. I just subscribed to everyone and then resubscribe and then update my map and check the backup files, and it's just been a mess. Every time they update it, it's just an absolute freaking nightmare, and I hate it. And I don't know why they don't have, like, the only reason why people play City Skylines anymore is because of the customization, the assets that all the wonderful creators have come up with, and this is just a nightmare. What is going on with this? What if I pause you, just delete you, pause you, delete you, game pause. Yeah, thank you. I know the game's paused because I did it. Let's boom you there. Let's just go across. Can we do that? Can we do space already occupied? Shoot. We just go to from there to there. Okay. Thank you, game paused. I know. True. And there we go. Upgrade tools. Yes, I played this game a couple times. I know what that is. True. Alright. Ready, set, play. Do something and don't make a traffic jam, because you shouldn't have a traffic jam. It should be flowing nice and neat. And it does. It looks like it's going better. So folks, we're back. And look, see? It just takes a little time. A lot more time than I want. It still isn't like fully filled in, which is weird. And I'm pretty sure it'll happen once I log out and log back in. It's a trying time, and if it keeps it up, like I'm gonna seriously have to think about starting a new map, because every single time they do an update, it just ruins it. I'm gonna do my best. I want to have a full series again, a full season, a finished city for you, because you have been really toughing it out with me, and this is like a logjam of boats, and I kind of dig it. So yeah, I haven't gotten any, like, the oh, another thing quickly, the Spectre stuff. A lot of it hasn't been updated. He says it's been updated. It hasn't, because as you can see, the old water pumping stations are in, and so the flying cars and everything like that he has created, those are not in the city. So I'm kind of bummed out. So it's supposed to be a city of the future, and it's just a mess. It's just a nightmare, actually. But we're getting there. It's just taking some extra time, some patience. All we need is just a little patience. Let's do a little 360 action. Everything seems to be flowing nice. We're getting some imports. The traffic is still working, so it's not, we're not having a New Orleans episode where everything is just dying quickly. But no, it's just working out tweaks, working out bugs. They're still kind of updating some things. So I want to thank y'all for still hanging around, subscribing. Share this video with all your friends. If you like this video, go ahead and hit like. If you want to see more of my videos that I have on my channel, go ahead, hit subscribe. New videos coming out every single day, every single week. Folks, it's been a long day. I've been building the city back up, and I need to take a break. I've been doing it since 7 o'clock this morning. It is now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm done right now. So everyone have a great day, afternoon, evening. Good night. Peace out, like, shout. And I will check you out right here again in Dieselson Rivers next time.